to be so different now. It used to be so civilized. You will always wonder how it could have been if you'd only lied. It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence for delivering the proof in the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Never again is what you swore the time before.
All it takes is faith and trust, and just a little bit of pixie dust. Here we go! Off to Neverland! Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. Stop! Off that Peter Pan.
I have the strangest feeling that I've seen that ship before, a long time ago, when I was very young.
Good afternoon, Friday, Jennings County. You are watching JCHS News. Valentine's Day is Monday, and please don't send any flowers to the high school. Winter Formal will be Saturday, February 26th, and it will be held in the Aux Gym. The game club meets on Monday nights until 6 p.m. See Mr. Snyder in room 225. If you are in the top 50% in the junior class, you are eligible to apply to attend Who's Your Girls State or Who's Your Boys State. These are prestigious leadership experiences held for Indiana 11th grade students to actively experience and develop leadership roles. Applications are due by the 23rd. The Cyber Academy at METC has ongoing hours. Tours on Tuesdays are being offered at METC Cyber Academy at 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. until April. The Park Theater will be showing American Underdog this weekend, and Monies will be going on to the JCHS Athletic Booster Club. The Anime Club meets after school on Tuesdays until 4 p.m. in the GT room. Finally, Key Club meets after school on Wednesdays in the library until 4 o'clock. Here is your 8-day weather forecast in Channel 8 in Indianapolis.
Friday will be 46 degrees. Saturday and Sunday will be in the high 20s. Monday will be in the low 30s. Tuesday will be in the low 40s. Wednesday and Thursday will both be in the low 50s. And Friday will be 38 degrees. Thanks. It is another big basketball weekend, and the Super Bowl will be played on Sunday night. Here's your sports.
NBC Sports, celebrating 15 seasons of Sunday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Good afternoon, sports fans. Good luck to the 4 wrestlers who will be at semi-state this weekend at Evansville. They are Tegan Trotter, Peyton Hayden, Gage Gasper, and Lane Kirshner. Also, good luck to the 2 girl Panthers who will be at state swimming championships this weekend. Avery Witt and Reagan Brown will be at the state this weekend. Both Avery and Reagan were sent off from the high school in style today.
Go ahead.
School song, cheer, school song, and then right at me.
I'm gonna, do you care if
On the national level, Super Bowl 54 will be this Sunday. It will feature the Bengals and the LA Rams. LA is a 4-point favorite. Here's a look at tonight's sporting events. The boys basketball team will be at Columbus East. You can listen to that game here on our school channel and the WJCP radio. On Saturday, the boys basketball team will be home to Jeff. That is the latest in sports. Now back to the news desk.
It's Friday and it's time for another movie trailer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Simon Doyle. You must meet Hercule Poirot.
My congratulations, madame.
Merci.
He's only the greatest detective alive.
I suspect you invited me for reasons other than the fun.
You had something to hide.
We have the Karnak all to ourselves, a chef and enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Should have hidden it, shouldn't you?
When you have money, no one is ever really your friend.
It's too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence.
Someone is dead. The crime is murder.
Never again is what
The
you
murderer
saw.
is one of you. Were you aware of any grudges?
Madame is used to getting what she wants.
Never again is what you
I don't feel safe here.
the time before.
I don't feel safe with any of them.
There are so many conflicting hates and jealousies.
Oh, I like this.
Did you see or hear anything?
I did not trust her. I still don't.
What did you do last night?
You accused me of murder.
He accuses everyone of murder.
It is a problem, I admit. The murder was methodically planned.
Find who did this.
Is what
You are mad. Can I not trust you?
What do you want me to say?
Someone else is dead.
You lie in my face! Lock the doors!
The murderer is here. And will stay here.
From the History Channel, here's Today in History.
Here's a look at this day in history. February 11th.
In 1941, the first gold record was presented to bandleader Glenn Miller for his interpretation of Chattanooga Choo Choo. On this day in 1979, followers of Ayatollah Khomeini seized power shortly after the conservative cleric returned to Iran after 15 years of exile. Today in 2006, Vice President Dick Cheney accidentally shot and wounded a friend during a quail hunting trip in Texas. And on this day in 1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison after 27 years. The South African government had imprisoned him for life for his anti-apartheid activities. As Mandela emerged from the prison gates, tens of thousands cheered their future president. And that's this day in history.
From Channel 13, we learned about a teacher that adopted one of her students.
School workers all across Indiana are constantly doing all they can to make sure their students are safe.
This morning, I'm going to introduce you to a Southside behavior specialist who took that protective instinct one step further. She actually adopted a student that she was assigned to help out in kindergarten. But that's only the beginning of the story. The story of how Paige Bramlett adopted her son William reads like a modern-day fairy tale.
From the very beginning, I knew that it was my goal to keep this child safe, and if that meant that it was adoption, then that's what that meant.
In October of 2019, as a behavior interventionist at an elementary school in Franklin, it was Paige's job to help William as he struggled with PTSD and trauma as a foster child.
My goal really was to focus on the emotional and social regulation, and we really focused a lot on the zones, like red meaning angry, green meaning oh, you're good, and how are you feeling today.
Right away, Paige and William bonded.
We spent every day together at school. We went to recess together, we had lunch together, we worked on social and emotional behaviors, and I think I really got to see him come out of his shell.
So what was the deciding factor in, you know what, I want to adopt this kid. I want to make this child my forever child.
I knew that this child needed a forever home, and they didn't want him to continue to bounce back and forth out of foster homes.
In January of 2020, Paige became William's foster mom. Then in August of this past year, after an intense screening process, 25-year-old Paige legally adopted 7-year-old William.
So we were on a family vacation. After that trip was when the whole Miss Paige shifted, and she graduated to mom.
Can I have a puppy?
This past Christmas was Paige's first as mom to William. She hit a home run, along with Santa, delivering this puppy as a present.
That's when it all happened.
Hoping for a puppy!
Paige posted this video to TikTok and it exploded.
A puppy!
I guess an adoption story and a puppy was really needed. A lot of people have said, that's the happiest story we've heard.
Not just a lot of people, millions of people.
10.6 million.
As people learned Paige and William's adoption story, the friend requests came pouring in from all over the world, including a certain Hollywood actress.
Jamie Lee Curtis. She has reached out twice, wanting to send books to William, which is really cool.
And Paige and William were becoming celebrities themselves. They appeared on a national TV show together and even got a mention in a little magazine.
People magazine reached out. They put us on Christmas Day. We were next to Kate Middleton on the Instagram page.
So you have a son, you have a dog, you have a home. The one thing missing in your life right now is...
a man.
Do you have time for a man in your life?
Yeah, I think. I worry about, bringing somebody around, but he longs for that. Somebody who can do the man things and boy things with him, because I cannot throw a football. It's not the easiest situation, but I think that eventually we'll get that.
And court officials were so impressed by how Paige provided the structure that William desperately needed, so that's why they approved the adoption. When the store Five Below heard about Paige and William's story, they donated thousands of dollars worth of Christmas gifts to William this year. And we've got much more in the story at WTHR.com.
Before you even started this, I was following them, unbeknownst to me, on TikTok and following the story. And then you started talking about it, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing the size of her heart to reach out with William in that way and become a forever mom.
Same. I saw this on TikTok as well, but had no idea the ties to Indiana. So it's awesome that you're able to tell their story.
Breakfast at the high school on Monday will be waffles, fruit juice, and milk. Monday's lunch will be toasted cheese and chili or sub sandwich, baked chips, broccoli with cheese, fresh fruit, and milk. If you don't have cable TV, we can be found on YouTube, Jennings County High School News Channel. Our news program can be seen through Saturday at 2:56, 5:30, 7:30, and 9 p.m. and then it replays the following day at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Does your nonprofit group have something to announce on our school channel? Send us an email at tv@jchse.org. That's all for us. The Blue Day crew will be here for the dreaded Monday show. Good luck to all the athletes in action this weekend, and watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. See ya.
I like doing hair. It's super fun. You meet a lot of people. We learn a lot of communication, teamwork. We work with people in the community. We can give them any style that you would get in any salon. We also do scalp treatments and manicures and pedicures. Our cosmetology instructors guide us and teach us everything we need to know for the workforce. When you leave here, you are licensed to be a cosmetologist. You take your state boards, and then you can go right into the salon. The one thing I do love about cosmetology is you get to do your own art on somebody else, and you get to see what you did. They always are smiling afterwards. When you're doing what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Now listen. If not a spin